My name is Alexandra Reed, and I'm a QARA specialist at Starfish Medical. And today I'm going to be talking about a recent guidance that came out from the FDA called the use of real-world evidence for regulatory decision-making for medical devices. There's a lot of interest in using this real-world evidence in pre-market settings, so supporting various design studies ranging from randomized controlled trials to observational studies. So this flexibility allows the design of studies that are most appropriate for the questions at hand. The guidance encourages sponsors to consider innovative study designs that leverage the strengths of real-world data, or RWD, as the study's ability to capture data across diverse patient populations, clinical settings. However, the guidance also emphasizes the need for careful planning to minimize biases inherent in real-world data, such as those related to data collection methods or patient selection. The guidance has an Appendix A at the back that has recommended elements for documentation and FDA review. However, these are not a mandatory or an exclusive checklist. Some of these elements include how data from different sources can be obtained and integrated. There's potential for heterogeneity in population characteristics, clinical practices, and also the coding across the different data sources. The recommendation is to use a predefined linkage methodology that is scientifically valid and accounts for the differences in the coding and the reporting across the different sources. They also encourage to correct for any redundant data, to resolve any inconsistencies, and also assess the potential for missing data. So this is to help inform the benefit-risk analysis of medical devices for new intended uses, and also to help the FDA support a determination for regarding a medical device's both the safety and effectiveness in the real world. And if you'd like to learn more about this draft guidance, you can read all about it in my blog, and it's at starfishmedical.com.